Alright, welcome back to Cradle. We got Ongots. Big bird friend. I don't know what the point is, why this would help me, but I guess I'm just doing things to help me remember what's going on and who I am. So, Ongots needs his vest changed. The clasps first. Oh, Jesus. I see. Why is it suddenly like ominous music? Yeah, that was like a dramatic reveal. And we can't do anything with that. Huh. And it's got the logo for the game instead of a heart. So I guess that's like, is that over here? Ongots' vests. The eagle cannot speak, but may still be of use to you. Change him. It's not just this one. No, this is like a bag or something, but... Hold on, let's see. Oh, no, that is right. So what's the point of him having like a transparent thing? Bye, Ongots. What? The vest has some numbers on it. Okay? What if I just chase after him, though? Okay, this is probably pointless. I thought maybe he would just, like, pop out of existence or something. But he's probably just gonna fly and fly and fly until you die again, so never mind. The tablet device on the bedside table is requesting a password. Or is it just my imagination? Could you, like, not just spoil things? I didn't need help. I was just running after Ongots. Now it's like, there's numbers on the vest. What about that tablet? It's a little bit too much. Like, when I'm not even asking for help. Game is literally backseating me right now. 2053. But what was the other 4-digit code that was like, no one will ever remember or forget the number something? Oh man, where was that? It was like, if I could send a message back to me in the past. Something something. I cannot find it. I don't know where it was. That's gonna be a problem with this. Like, it would be nice if things you've read were like saved somewhere in a codex or a journal or something. Yeah, I do not remember where that was, but yeah. Read entries. Okay, we can just do it. Yes. Enter password. I forgot it was like 2053. Yeah. Access granted. Okay. I've got a journal now. Thanks, Tabaha. My name is Enibish. I've always lived here. I don't know if that's me, because I can't go anywhere else. Grandpa Bachin says lots of people used to live around here, but they all died when the dome blew up. The area has been deserted ever since, aside from myself, Bachin, and Ongots. What about Tabaha, then? Is Tabaha the robot, and I'm Enibish? Ongots has got very powerful claws. He obeyed my father and helped him hunt hares. I don't remember my parents. They died in the explosion as well. When the wind picks up, it gets pretty chilly. You can find refuge from it, but not for long. You can't last long without light. That's why I crafted this transparent layered vest, like in that program about greenhouses. It keeps Ongots warm during the day, and when the night's chill arrives, I put him in another warm vest. I see. I collect and digitize flowers. I look for the prettiest ones and make phytocopies of them. Tabaha then takes them into town and sells them. Okay, so that's not the robot? The earnings keep him afloat, him, while Grandpa and I buy cheese. Uh-huh. We got a new genometer. I don't know how that's pronounced still. It measures everything. Flowers, insects, people. It clocked Bachin at 47, and the tree by the gate at 24. Even the stool got measured, though that took a little longer. But when aimed at Ongots or myself, it still shows the same old error. Grandpa says it's all providence. Maybe he's right. I have this dream sometimes. I'm in a strange city. The day is waning. Folks are walking in the distance. There's somebody beside me, but I don't see who. The dream is fleeting, always leaving me with a strange sensation, like I'm supposed to pass something to somebody, but I can never remember what or to whom. I feel some kind of mix of anxiety and chagrin, and it makes me want to go there, to that town. Grandpa Bachin has died. He wanted to do a transfer after losing his sight and mobility. Tabaha even brought him the equipment, but Grandpa died in his sleep. He was buried at the spot he had requested. Tomorrow marks the 4-year anniversary of Grandpa's funeral. Wow, that's there's some gaps there in your journal, which means I'm already 23, and that's like right now as well. I wrote this year. Everything is still the same. I tried leaving again, but no dice. I simply lose consciousness like before. Yeah, I've seen that. I want to find that town from my dream. Perhaps I'll risk it and do a transfer. Ah, Grandpa's got no use for his helmet these days, but I might. If I get lucky, I'll wake up in a new body in Ulaanbaatar. Too bad the genometer won't show my number. I know how dangerous it is. Okay, so I guess there's no one in this body. And yeah, I guess I'm his daughter or granddaughter then? And this robot is like built in my image, I guess? I mean, maybe. Who knows? Maybe that part doesn't matter, perhaps? And we're just trying to, like, transfer over so that I can get out of here? When I look at the poster over my bed, for some reason I remember my toys. When I was a kid, maybe 5 or so, I had a favorite toy. An odd little space case. Ongots had found it somewhere and brought it to me. Then I saw dark swirls in the field, got scared and stashed the toys away for some reason. And to make sure I didn't forget the hiding place, I came up with a clue. Come out of the yurt and fly straight as the crow. On a rock with a snag, look for an arrow. A sorrowful tree will show you the way. A box in the sand will a mystery betray. But no, I can't find it. You dummy. Sounds pretty simple. So go straight, rock with a snag, whatever that means, with an arrow, then a sorrowful tree, and then in the sand. Certainly seems simple enough. Game saved again. Alright. Straight, like out of... Let me try to find my cache. Perhaps old things will provide a clue as to what happened to me. Like, how straight? This straight, or like, a little more to the right here? Because, like, it depends on, if it's just out of the yurt or out of the like, enclosure. Rock with a snag. Yeah, maybe it's further left here. Maybe this is why we can walk so far. Because we're supposed to walk like 10,000 miles. So yeah, it was like kind of this direction, right? If we're just going straight from the yurt. You would think it would, like, stand out a bit, this rock. Like, over there? What is that? Oh no, that's a tree. But it does look pretty sorrowful, doesn't it? What is this? Some kind of canister? I'm just not really sure what a rock with a snag means. Maybe we should go back and... Honestly, it's probably quicker to load. So let's... Oh! Yeah, it always lags a lot when you start. So let's try, like, from the door. Just, like, straight ahead. Does this have a snag? Oh, yeah, okay. It was just there. And... Oh my god. It's so crusty and laggy. Okay, yeah. This makes more sense. And then, like, probably somewhere here? Right there. Alright. And I guess this is what I'm plugging into her head. Glass balls, cold and heavy. The music is very interesting. I have no need for this. Is it like a teddy bear head? I have no need for it. What does it say? Sweet... something? Sweet treasure? Assorted candies, maybe? Yeah. A little case, the same one as on the poster. Mini calendar for 2058. Sky rings. The construction has begun. Chewing gum insert. A Mongolian comic book hero slays a dragon. And that's all we can do here. Oh my god. Oh boy, yeah, the stutters are a real pain. Whoa! Is that not supposed to, like... That definitely was not, like, hanging onto these wires. That was, like, super desynced from them. But yeah, so there's, like... There's at least someone else here. Or maybe that's automated. Yeah, we'll have to see. Poster above the bed. This, I guess? I guess that's what it means. Like, same as this right there. Neurochip, genochip, synchronizer, P5 container, breath module, and battery. We need to put a battery in there. Look screen, iCam. Uh-huh. So? But what is in this one? Why are we, like, replacing this one? Just because this one has a working... whatever that was? Neurochip? What did it say again? Yeah, neurochip. And orange was genochip. And this one has, like, a working genochip, but not a neurochip? I guess? What does it say here? Your favorite toy as a child was a processing device, the main part of a mechanical body. There are 2 more parts in the yurt. Use them to repair the young android woman. She may prove valuable information. Find and connect the synchronizer. I'm not really sure if I want to, like... Do I want to read all these? They both seem to, like, say exactly what to do, but they also do add some, like, you know, flair and, like, information, so... I don't know if I should just always read the new task, even though it's, like, obvious what you have to do a lot of the time. But yeah, synchronizer. Isn't that just this one? A strange device on the yellow table. I'm not sure what it is, but its parts are identical. I missed what it said. Yeah, that text does not last very long. Yeah. It's very slow on those. task updates. Come on. Find and connect the container. Switch on the mechanical woman and talk to her. That's all we needed? Alright. 74. Uh-oh. This doesn't really seem good. Are you, like, in pain? Hi.
Hi.
Oh.
Hey.
I am a dude.
Can you hear me?
Where am I?
Yeah, it's hard to tell sometimes, and there is voice acting. I wasn't sure there would be.
Somewhere in Mongolia, in some yurt.
What happened to me?
I don't know. I don't remember anything either.
Was it you who switched me on?
Yes.
Are you a Mulgar?
I don't know. But I doubt it.
Where did you get my neurochip?
I found it in a cache underground.
What cache?
A long time ago, I hid a cache of toys in the ground.
You were playing with my neurochip and then buried it in the ground?
It's kind of weird that you even have to, like, click these. Why not just have this be a cutscene and then have, like, subtitles in the normal manner instead of having to, like, click every time, since there are no choices in the dialogue?
Looks that way, but I don't remember any of it. My name is Enebish, I think. And you are?
What do you want?
Wow.
I
Rude.
want to know what's going on here.
You're not a Mulgar.
I don't know what a mulgar is. Can you explain? I mean, I think we do know what a mulgar is. We read it over here. But let's just say that.
I don't know what a mulgar is. Can you explain?
Someone who kidnaps people and sells their substance.
Oh, yeah.
What substance? I don't understand.
My name is Ida.
Ida?
I understand even less than you do. I do not recognize this body. There's something wrong with it. I can't see anything and I don't feel my legs.
Oh.
What's wrong with my legs?
Oh. I didn't realize they were, like, fused together, yeah? Yeah, this is kind of fucked up.
They're, fused together. Kind of like a vase.
What?
You've got a flower vase where your legs should be.
That's ridiculous. I'm scared.
Calm down, Ida. Tell me, are you a robot?
I'm a human being in an artificial body.
You mean you've had your body replaced?
Half of humanity had their bodies replaced. Where did you get my neurochip?
But I am actually a human being then? I mean, maybe it's gonna be a plot twist or something. This vignette does, like, imply that to me, but maybe it is just a stylistic thing.
Ida, I've just now found it in an old cache.
The cache you made when you were a child.
Yes, if my journal is to be trusted.
How could my neurochip have ended up in the hands of a child?
Ongots brought it. My father's trained golden eagle. I don't know where he had found it.
How long ago was that?
Long. 18 years ago.
Listen, Enebish. I feel ill at ease here and scared. I want to remember who I am and return home. Please help me.
I want the same thing. How can I help?
You need to call the evacuators. They'll come and take me away. I've been trying to send a request, but it's useless. My marker isn't answering.
What marker?
The authenticity marker. It's like my passport, it's got all my personal data. All requests must be accompanied by data from the marker, but it appears to be broken.
So what do we do?
I don't know. We might be able to use my neurocopy number, but I don't remember it. I remember almost nothing about myself.
Just like me.
Well, at least you're in your home. You know about your childhood, your family.
I'm not sure if I'm home. I don't know this place.
Strange. Listen, Why don't you start asking me questions? Anything you wish to know. Maybe that will help sort my memories. Maybe I'll even remember the number.
Is it gonna be something where she can only stay on for a certain time, and then we have to find, like, new flowers to juice her up again?
Are you alright?
I feel something is wrong with this body. I can't figure out what, but we need to hurry.
Tell me about artificial bodies.
About bodies? All right. They are called M-bodies.
Yeah, now we get, like, all the exposition that you can also gain from just reading everything, but I guess we'll just have it explained again.
Hold on. Why replace people's bodies?
Surely
Because
it's
of
not...
the epidemic. There was a virus that spread across the globe. A sterility virus. They couldn't fight it, so they developed this body replacement program. Transferring consciousness from a regular body into a mechanical one.
Huh. Okay, so it wasn't, like, killing people, it was just making everyone sterile? So we just made robots? We just started making people instead? I don't know. But I was gonna say, surely it's not because I've loaded, like, since I read everything. If I had, like, read everything and then talked to her, surely there would not be any difference where he would say, like, oh yeah, the epidemic, I totally know. I sure hope not.
Kind of like a personal refuge?
Right. A temporary refuge. People use it to hide from decrepitude. Once the virus is cured, we'll be able to return to our regular bodies.
The virus could be gone by now. It's been years.
I don't know. It was just so... No treatment worked. Not antibiotics, nothing. There was only one substance capable of destroying the virus, Passium. But the accumulation process was extremely slow.
How was it accumulated?
It was extracted from people themselves. Human beings produced it with their nervous system.
Nervous system? I don't get it.
Well, Passium can only be extracted from emotions. Whenever you experience an emotion, any emotion, your M-body manufactures a little bit of the substance.
Well, no risk of that from this guy. He talks like this the entire time. I don't think he ever feels anything in his life.
A substance produced by emotions?
Yes. Emotions were the only thing capable of making a remedy against the virus. As a result, Passium skyrocketed in value, far surpassing everything else. And every person, they became...
Everybody became a source of value?
Yes, although... there were people whose substance was considered more valuable than that of others.
The sweet ones, the beautiful.
Who were those people?
People that were special somehow. They had something. They were greatly respected, but I can't remember. I think I figured out what's wrong with me. I can't breathe.
Breathe? You need oxygen?
I simply need to inhale air. It's been inherited from my former body, a reflex. I can't get rid of it. All M-bodies have a special module built in for this very purpose. It imitates breathing.
Yeah, we saw what to do with that.
Can I help you somehow?
I need a breathing module. Could you find it for me?
Where do I look? We're in the middle of the steppe.
The steppe and nothing else? Describe for me what's around here.
The river, some abandoned complex,
What kind of complex?
a big dome with multicolored sails.
Hold on. Yes, I see it. I've got access to it. The Gerbera Garden. Enebish, I remember this name. I used to have a connection to this place. I think that it's an amusement park.
Yep, it did look like that.
It looks the part.
M-body parts were stored there, in the pavilions. It should definitely have a breathing module.
Body parts in a children's park?
They were once used in a show, but I don't remember exactly how.
All right, I'll try.
Find the 7th pavilion. I'll try to find the password to the file database. It may contain my data. If I remember anything, I'll contact you.
Help me understand something.
What's that?
Oh boy. Kind of want to end it off pretty soon.
What's a neurochip?
A consciousness carrier. When a body gets replaced, the subject's nervous system is copied to the neurochip. There it lives and develops, just like in the former body, or close enough to it. For one thing, there used to be no need to reboot yourself.
Reboot?
Sometimes the neurochip needs rebooting to clear the errors that accumulate. I don't really know much about it. Essentially, if too many errors pile up, it starts to disrupt your thinking. You start feeling out of it. That's when the neurochip
It's like sleeping.
should be switched off and back on. We call that a reboot, and it is a highly unpleasant procedure.
It's not really sleeping.
What do you mean by disrupted thinking?
Well, your speech gets distorted, for instance. You start mumbling as if you're delirious, but it doesn't end there. Your motor functions can be affected. It varies.
Got it.
I'm not so sure about, like... So, yeah, this is, like, the flower vase part of it. That is very strange. And I can't just, like, shut her off now?
Did you bring the module?
Not yet.
Okay. I'm gonna hold off here, and we'll talk more to her next time, I guess, and... Yeah, then we have to, like... go find a breathing module, and we saw that here, that it looks kinda similar to that. And then we need the battery as well. I guess I can't rip off her tits anymore. Too bad. I guess, like, once we find that, she'll tell us to shut her down and then plug it in or something and reboot, even though it's unpleasant. Alright. The game is going. And I'm happy there's voice acting. So there's, like, less reading. And yeah, the voices are pretty good. Even though he's very, like, monotone. I can relate. So yeah, next time, I guess we're off to the big dome to see what that's all about. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you then.